And new at 5:30, two brothers may be in trouble with the law, but they're alive because of the quick action of some Detroit police officers.
Police say the two had been using heroin out on the road and the driver overdosed behind the wheel. 7 Action News reporter Kimberly Craig has the story. And Kim, officers are heroes every day. We all know that. But how is this another example of them getting the job done?
This really is. I mean, if a few more minutes had passed, one or both of these brothers could have died. We're told they had gotten a dangerous high when they passed out in the turnaround here on 8 Mile. Now one is under arrest and the other hospitalized.
They probably would have gotten a police run later on. 2 men slumped over the wheel.
Dead.
Yes.
But for the 2 men in this red pickup, today was their lucky day thanks to Detroit police. The 33-year-old driver had stopped breathing when a plainclothes detective pulled him out of the truck to begin saving his life. Other officers were able to get the 32-year-old passenger to wake up after police believe both men OD'd on heroin.
The syringe was on the driver, and when the passenger woke up, he said that the two of them, they were brothers, and they shared the syringe full of heroin.
It all started late this morning about 50 yards away in the turnaround here on 8 Mile near Groesbeck in Warren. This is where Detroit police investigators Linda Lawton and Lee Dyer Sr. were trying to go west when they spotted the red pickup stopped in the turnaround, and the brothers inside were slumped over, so the investigators got out to see what was wrong.
Linda and I exited our car, and I knocked on the window of the driver's door, on his window. He didn't respond, and I opened the door, and when I opened the door and went to touch him, his foot slipped off the brake, and the car started rolling into oncoming traffic.
Then investigators Dyer and Lawton also had to deal with oncoming traffic.
My main goal then was just to make sure traffic stopped on 8 Mile because we're in plain clothes. They don't know we're the police, and I didn't want them to get hit, and of course I didn't want to get hit myself.
They then checked on the brothers after their pickup truck rolled into a bus stop pole.
I noticed the passenger looked very gray. The driver's fingertips were turning blue, so I knew it was very critical.
Police were able to wake the passenger up, but his older brother needed CPR by Detective Cotton. Their loved ones just thankful.
We're very, very thankful of Detroit police. Absolutely.
Don't do drugs, and if you do, don't drive.
And the brother who was driving faces a charge of operating under the influence of drugs, and a source says his brother, the passenger, could be charged with drug possession. And Curtis and Carolyn, I mean, very, very lucky and thankful that Detroit police were right there. Back to you.
Absolutely. You know, Kim, we saw they were in that work truck. Someone probably thought they were at work at the time and not out getting high, right?
Absolutely. I talked to somebody who was familiar with the company, and they actually work for Rock Restoration Services, and they were actually supposed to be doing a porch job in West Bloomfield when they were actually getting high here somewhere in the area down here around 8 Mile and Groesbeck. But I mean, you can imagine what would have happened if they'd even gotten to their location to work, what a shoddy job they would have done.
And pretty amazing we even have that video. Kim, we understand the drug Narcan had to be used to help save the driver.
That's correct. That's actually a medication, I was told today, that EMS had to use on the driver there because he was unconscious and so close to death. That's actually a medication that's actually used to reverse the effects of the drug. And boy, they're so thankful that EMS was here with that. And also Detroit police want to make sure they also thank Michigan State Police for helping out here on the scene as well.
Oh yeah, they are lucky to be alive.
Indeed they are.
Absolutely.
Kim, thank you.